Ever wondered how cats apologize to humans? Most people think they don't. But the truth is, they do. They just do it in ways that look nothing like what you'd expect, and that's the problem. Because if you miss those moments, or worse, punish them for it, you could be rejecting the only way your cat knows how to say sorry. Let's start with the one signal hiding in plain sight. 1. The slow blink. Have you ever caught your cat staring at you after doing something wrong, and then slowly closing their eyes? Most people know that slow blinking means trust, but what almost nobody talks about is what happens inside your cat's brain in the seconds before that blink. When your cat senses tension, maybe you raised your voice, maybe your body language changed, their amygdala fires a stress response, their instinct is to flee or freeze, but instead of running, they choose to stay, look at you, and deliberately shut their eyes. Think about what that means. A predator is choosing to go blind in front of a threat. That is not casual. That is a calculated emotional risk. A 2020 study from the University of Sussex confirmed that cats use slow blinking intentionally as a social signal. But here's what's even more powerful. Cats who receive a slow blink back show lower cortisol levels. Their stress literally drops. When you blink back, their body calms down. When you ignore it, their brain registers it as rejection. And over time, they stop trying. They don't escalate. They just go quiet. And that silence is not peace. It's a cat who gave up on apologizing to you. 2. The headbutt. Have you ever been sitting there, still a little annoyed, and your cat walks up and presses their head into you? That's not random. That's called bunting. Cats have scent glands around their face. When they headbutt you, they're marking you with their scent. But after conflict, this means something deeper. Your stress changes your smell. And to your cat, that feels like the bond is breaking. So what do? They overwrite it. They mark you again, restoring the connection. They're saying, this is still my human. 3. The toy offering. Have you ever found a toy randomly placed next to you after tension? Most people ignore it, but they shouldn't, because that's not play, that's an offering. In animal behavior, this is called reconciliation behavior. Your cat is giving you something valuable to fix the relationship. Think about it. They take their favorite object, something that comforts them, and give it to you. That's not random, that's sacrifice. 4. Grooming. Have you ever noticed your cat licking you right after a tense moment? That's not just affection, that's social repair. Cats only groom those they trust deeply. And here's the powerful part. This behavior actually lowers their heart rate, which means your cat is calming themselves down by repairing things with you. Apologizing is how they regulate their emotions. 5. The belly exposure. Have you ever scolded your cat and they suddenly roll over? Most people think it's play. It's not. It's vulnerability. A cat's belly is their most protected area. Exposing it means, I'm not a threat. I trust you. But here's where most people get it wrong. They go in to pet the belly, and the cat reacts. Not because they're aggressive, but because their apology was misunderstood. They weren't asking for touch. They were asking for forgiveness. 6. Silent. Following. Have you ever noticed, after something tense, your cat just follows you? Room to room, quiet, no sound, no demands, just presence. This is called proximity maintenance. They're not forcing interaction. They're just staying close, waiting for things to feel right again. And when you think about it, humans do the exact same thing. We sit nearby, we stay close, we don't leave. Your cat is doing that for you. So the next time your cat does something wrong and then looks at you, don't just react, observe. Because what you might be seeing isn't defiance, it's an apology. And how you respond in that moment determines whether your cat keeps trying or quietly gives up on being understood. If you want to truly understand your cat, not just live with them, hit subscribe right now. Because most people will go their entire life missing what their cat has been trying to say all along.